What is Ish Smith doing on this screen? Was he planning on switching this screen? I mean, you could hedge this screen very easily. The sideline's right there. You're pushing Aaron Gordon out to half court, but Miles Bridges would have to go over the top of the screen. You'd have backside help right there for Jamal Murray. What are the Hornets doing here? Are they switching? What was that? Steve Clifford's employment in basketball, by the way, is offensive and a societal problem. If you're Gordon Hayward right here, there's a flare screen. It's clear Michael Porter Jr. setting a flare screen. So I'm yelling, flare, flare, flare. So Miles Bridges knows to get up and over the top. Miles Bridges is walking right into this flare screen. There's clearly no communication, and now Jamal Murray's wide open. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a larger societal issue. Miles Bridges is just giving Aaron Gordon this angle right here, okay? So first of all, if you're Miles Bridges, he's not paying attention to the ball. Are you looking for a screen? So, okay, if you're giving, though, Aaron Gordon that angle, Gordon Hayward's got to get over in the gaps. Like, he's coming, Aaron Gordon's coming that way. Now, if I was Miles Bridges, why am I not just forcing Aaron Gordon to the middle of the floor where I have help all over the place? But, I mean, Gordon Hayward's got to be in the gaps here. Like, you know Aaron Gordon's coming here, and you chose to hug the corner. Right to the rim. Again, Steve Clifford being in basketball is a societal problem. Brandon Miller in transition is clearly taking Michael Porter Jr. Could we see both ball and man right here when you have your back? Everybody else has got assignments in transition here. Why is your back to Michael Porter Jr. and standing in the middle of nowhere? But again, you play for Steve Clifford. It's a societal problem that he's in basketball. If you're PJ Washington, you got to get up here. There's no need to be backpedaling on Nikola Jokic. He's not beating you off the dribble. So I'm up, and I guess you want to force Nikola Jokic into help where Brandon Miller is? Fine. Then that's where we're forcing him. But again, so you're backpedaling on Nikola Jokic, and now you're showing your hands, which is good because you have help right there with Brandon Miller. But one, I got to get up. I still got to get up, and I got to continue to show my hands. Instead, you gamble, and now Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a societal issue. Cody Martin right here, you got to try and box out. Go find Christian Braun and box out. Like you're over there. Box him out. Get into his jersey. Use the lower half of your body to box him out. You don't. Long rebound right back to Christian Braun, Julian Strawther for three. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a larger societal issue. PJ Washington's got to be chasing over the top of this down screen here by Zeke Naji, okay? And then Nathan Mensah's attached and showing. Everything, PJ Washington goes up the gut. Nathan Mensah isn't showing. Steve Clifford being employed in basketball is a disgrace. Stop backpedaling in transition. If you're Ish Smith, I'm up. Now, Bryce McGowens needs to get to the three-point line with his back to the baseline, so he's in the gaps right here. But Ish Smith's got to play up on the ball. Up on the ball. Force Christian Braun. You have help. Stop backpedaling. Now, where's Bryce McGowens? Get over. But Ish Smith backpedals. It doesn't even matter. So, Steve Clifford being employed in basketball is a larger societal issue. And one. It's a disgrace. The Hornets are in their stupid drop coverage. That's why Reggie Jackson's going to beat PJ Washington baseline right here. So Nathan Mensah steps up to double. Ish Smith's got to help the helper because you can't let Zeke Naji that pass get made. So Miles Bridges then rotates to the corner. Then McGowens rotates to the wing, and PJ Washington rotates up. So what happened? You have like two people rotating to Zeke Naji, no one going back to Peyton Watson. So Ish Smith's not ready to guard. Catch and go for two. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a disgrace. You're Nick Richards here. You got to get low and battle with Jokic here. You can send a double if you need it, but you three-quartersing the post and gambling with no backside help. It's just catch, turn, two. Steve Clifford is a disgrace. His employment in basketball is disgusting. The Hornets are trapping here, so Nick Richards should be all the way up level to Jokic. I can't let Jamal Murray turn the corner right here. Okay, Gordon Hayward would have to rotate to one pass away. McGowens would then rotate up to Michael Porter Jr., and Miles Bridges then can handle both Nuggets players 2 passes away. So you let Jamal Murray turn the corner on a trap. Can't happen. But I still got to rotate. Gordon Hayward's coming out. Bryce McGowens has got to get out. Get out. You're guarding someone 2 passes away. You're not rotating to 1 pass away. So it's just an easy pass out of the trap. And now the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. is going to catch and shoot. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is disgusting and a societal issue. We as people, it's our problem that he's employed in basketball. You need backside help for Nikola Jokic's role. So I'm hedging, pushing Jamal Murray out. Now Bryce McGowens can get him backside out. Miles Bridges can handle everyone 2 passes away. You're pushing Jamal Murray out towards half court. You have no backside help. So you're letting Nikola Jokic catch this ball on the run with numbers. What do you think's going to happen here? Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a disgrace, and it's we as people suffer for that. So Nikola Jokic is setting a down screen. Nick Richards must get attached and show, and Bryce McGowens has to chase over the top. None of those things happen. McGowens goes up the gut, so now Nick Richards has to stay and help on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope as opposed to getting over to Jokic, and now Jokic is going to catch and go for two. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a disgrace. You have to ice this screen. Nick Richards has got to get up, and Gordon Hayward's got to get underneath. You got to keep Jokic to the sideline. Now when Jamal Murray pops off this screen, he's popping right into a backside defender right here in Ish Smith or Rolls, whatever. But instead, you're running drop coverage. So Jamal Murray's going to pop up. Where's the backside help? Wide open catch and shoot three. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a societal problem. Gordon Hayward, you do not go over on the handoff. Nick Richards is giving you space. You go under and meet Michael Porter Jr. on the other side. You go over the handoff right here. Now you're just going to get beat backdoor. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is offensive. Miles Bridges here, you do a nice job guarding Aaron Gordon right here. His dribble's picked up now. So all I got to do is just get right up in his face and put my hands in the air. Why is Miles Bridges, why are his hands not up? Look at this. Up, up, up. Why are you letting him do... No, if you're PJ Washington, you got to get parallel to the elbow right there. Back to the baseline. I'm in the gaps. All right? This is the shell drill in a game. Where are you? Nick Richards it's a mismatch with Jamal Murray. How are you not in the gaps right now? Get over. This dribble's not picked up. You got to stay there. Back, you're fine. If your back's to the baseline and your feet are set, you're fine. But you leave. And now Jamal Murray cooks Nick Richards. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a societal issue. If you're Nick Smith Jr. and you're planning on switching onto Michael Porter Jr., then I got to be up, up, up. Level to Jamal Murray when he sets the screen. Up, up. I got to be ready to switch. Up, 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 up. Steve Clifford's employment in basketball is a disgrace. Nick Smith Jr. does a phenomenal job here getting in the gaps. Look at how he's going to get this Reggie Jackson dribble picked up. I mean, that's an excellent job. So Nick Smith Jr. just did his job. So Ish Smith, now all you got to do is get your hands up. It's the same thing as Miles Bridges. Why are your hands not up? He doesn't have his dribble alive. Not going under this Christian Brown screen right here. Ish Smith's going to go over the top. Nick Richards can hedge the sidelines right there. There's no place for Zeke Naji to roll to. None. The lane is clogged. Nick Smith is standing and waiting in backside help. Look at how far under you're going. It's a practice shot. But Steve Clifford's their coach, and his employment in basketball is a disgrace. It's a national, worldwide disgrace. Nikola Jokic on this handoff right here, you're going to have to switch. Nick Richards is going to have to come on to Julian Strawther and switch. Cody Martin's right there in the gaps. He'll be fine helping you. Nick Smith Jr. is going to switch on to Jokic, but I can immediately switch out of this. Either Miles Bridges or Gordon Hayward can come take Jokic, and then you can have Nick Smith Jr. then go to the corner. Okay? But you can't run drop. There's no backside defender. Look at Jokic's roll. It's empty space. So it's pocket pass two, obviously. Steve Clifford. His employment in basketball is a disgrace. And I feel awful for the players and their fans. It's a societal issue. Get Steve Clifford out of basketball. I need backside help on Jokic. I'm up if I'm Nick Richards right here. PJ Washington can step up and backside help so this pass to Jokic can't get made. Miles Bridges can handle both Nuggets players 2 passes away. Look at this ball screen defense. There's no backside defense. So Jokic just catch. How easy could this pass? Look at Steve Clifford. How is he employed in basketball? This is a societal, this is a disgrace. It speaks poorly on us as people. Obviously, when this ball gets thrown to Nikola Jokic in the post, Gordon Hayward has to rotate down. I got to be halfway between the ball and the three-point line, all right? So I'm in the gaps. I'm going to be able to dig in the post, okay? And Nick Richards has got to keep Nikola Jokic towards the middle of the floor. By the way, Nick Smith Jr. already is in the middle of the floor waiting to help. But Nick Richards is going to let Nikola Jokic spin off him away from that help. And Steve Clifford's employment in the game of basketball is a national disgrace. It speaks poorly on all of us.